All right, so Coach's been on fire. He's going to really get to cooking on this one and get super weird. You're going to love it. But first, we're going to start with a bet. Coach just loves that his three favorite picks as of now, this year's World Series, this year's NBA Finals, and this year's Super Bowl exact outcome. Three-leg parlay, they only want $1 to max out, right? And none of the odds are longer than 150 to 1. So not bad at all. Let's see what's going on. So the Express, Ernie Davis story number 44 of the Cleveland Browns. That's today's pick on HBO. We have talk about another show on HBO called Bookie. That is just a couple years old. Came out last year. Has 8 episodes. 88% love it. Okay. It stars this guy named Sebastian Maniscalco or something weird like that. Okay, there's him with his wife. There's Rocky Calavito. Okay? Why did Coach start thinking of Rocky Calavito? Well, oddly enough, on the show Bookie, which takes place in Los Angeles, the character old Sebastian here plays is named Danny Calavito, which Coach thought was very interesting because he had never heard that name before. He heard old Rocky here. Okay, so there's Rocky, obviously. Oh, would you look at that? 88% identical and not even good pictures, really. Like, that's certainly not one of the ones I thought looked like him, but all right. Certainly the big teeth, big smile. Alrighty, so it's Maniscalco is old Sebastian's name here. Okay. Born July 8th, that's 78 coding. 1998, that's our 86 coding. Is when he was active. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? That's also when he moved to LA. Okay. And then, wow. A comedy film released in theaters that he co-wrote is loosely based off his life, in which he co-starred with Robert De Niro, who played the role of his father. So Rocky Marciano's his dad. Well, that's interesting. Okay. And yeah, this came out late last year. Bookie's only a year old. The second season just aired, right? So, let's see. So there you can see Danny Calavito, played by Sebastian Maniscalco. Right? Let's get my screen right. Sorry, the screen's being odd. There we go. Get up there. Sorry. Okay. So, 1997 is when he told his parents. That's 76 coding. Gotta love that for Rocky. Okay. I thought it was interesting, like, his dad definitely looks like he could be Rocky Calavito. Right, if he isn't himself. So, a few questions. He's talking about people who wear Dodgers games to church. Okay? So you wear your Dodgers outfit to pray. He says it's unsettling for him because I guess that's a sign of the time. Somehow that's a culture shock for old Sebastian here. I pitched, as in baseball pitched, doing a style section in Las Vegas because here's a town where in the 50s and 60s, not that I was around then, but from what I've seen and what I've read and talking to my parents when they went to Las Vegas, right? Why is this cat talking about Vegas in the 50s and 60s like he's fucking been there, but then says he hasn't been there, right? When did Rocky Calavito play baseball? From 55 to 68? The 50s and the 60s? No. Let's see. Obviously, we've already done a lot of Calavito stuff. But it's just interesting. He retired in 68, of course. Let's see. Alrighty. This right here. So, this very much stood out to me. So, he talks about how he doesn't like men's feet. He said, I try to go out for a nice steak at a restaurant and I have to sit there and look at some guy's hoof. That sounded really familiar to Coach.
The hoof.
Why is it so satisfying to hear De Niro say the hoof? De Niro's delivery of that line is so fucking great, and I can't explain why. The perfection of timing with the beauty of camera, artwork, and sound aesthetically made this scene a true spectacle. So they made sure that De Niro said hoof in a way that would really stick in your brain for some reason. Okay? Now, Rocky, his real name is Rocco. Rocco's modern life is based in O-Town, somewhere near the Great Lakes. So what's the Great Lakes region? What would be O-Town? I guess it could be Ontario, but is it Ohio? So Coach thinks Rocco's modern life is somehow a tribute to Calavito. When did Rocco's modern life come out? Coach needs to see that. 93. But when did it end? '96. Okay. Check this out. So Coach had a suspicion. He didn't think Calavito's a real name. Okay. It is the 303 and a third most popular name, 30303. Does that look real to you? 30303. Most popular name. 772 people have that surname. Since 2010, you think they've added 4 more since then? And check this out. Now we got Maniscalco. Well, this is way more real. 10,234. So that's 01234. Yeah, they really tried hard for that, didn't they? And then what is it now? 10601. Another palindrome? Okay.
Excuse me. I was told I could place a bet. Would you? Really? Now? Sure, we would. Milwaukee Braves. You mean Atlanta? No, Milwaukee. Luke Godet. Put me down for a double sawbuck. I heard they are when you take them home. My guy will be asleep before we get on the freeway. The worst.
Sorry, I messed up.
For some bonus points. I think that has some monitors here so we can watch Michigan, Ohio State instead of our kids getting Ebola.
So he even clarifies that he means football there. So why are these guys talking to Rocky, Danny Calavito, about Michigan versus Ohio State college football and the Milwaukee Braves? And Danny Calavito's based in Los Angeles. Like I said, Dodgers fan. Dad's Robert De Niro. 303rd most popular name. 01234. Oh. Who else is on that show? Charlie Sheen, the star of Major League, the movie about the Indians. Okay.